Hey guys, Josh Zamora here with just a very quick video to share with you a couple of new features that we have added to Sendiio to make things better, faster, easier for you. But the best thing about these upgraded features is that they have came based on our users' feedback, and you guys recommending new features to us based on how you are using the platform. So those are the best and our favorite kind of features to add to Sendiio. And the ones that we have for today are very, very cool, okay? The first one is a pretty big expansion on Twilio and how you can process your campaigns, and more specifically, how you can process the incoming calls, okay? Because we've already added the ability for you to process your replies, okay, your SMS replies, people that reply to you in text. However, there are going to be some people that call you, or if you are pushing for people to call you, you now have some additional options inside of Sendiio that's going to allow you to do multiple different things, okay? But before I get into that, one thing we also did was to move Twilio settings to its own tab here, just to make it easier to find. So you can now find that there. But here at the bottom, you see that we now have a new feature called incoming call processing, okay? And that's going to allow you to pretty much either forward the call to a new number, as you can see here. You can just have nothing done, or you have these two options, okay? Forward call to another number. So if someone is calling into your Twilio phone number, you can now forward that call to another number. So if you're running campaigns for your clients, you can have all of their incoming calls now go to a specific number that they want, or their sales center, or whatever it may be, so that you can pretty much handle that process and just make it easier for your client to close the sales. You also have the option to automatically reply to those people with a specific text. And you can see here, whenever you select this option, a text you write will be voiced by a robot and call will automatically be recorded. Okay, so that's another cool thing. So you can use this feature as an answering machine pretty much. So if needed, are available under the ringless voicemails. Okay, so that's another feature that we've added. If you decide to use this feature where a robot, you'll get a voice generated voicemail pretty much on whatever text you add here, then the actual voicemail that someone leaves you will be here under your recordings, okay? Under the incoming calls, I'm sorry. And then another cool thing is that you can have, since you can now have multiple phone numbers, which we announced in a previous update. You can have multiple phone numbers for multiple clients in here, and you can do the same thing for all your clients, okay? So depending on how many phone numbers you have in here, you can do the same thing for all of them, okay? So this client is obviously, his calls are going to go to his phone number. This client's, all his calls are going to go to his number, and so on and so forth, okay? So this gives you a lot more flexibility with how you can handle the incoming calls for your clients or for your own campaigns, whatever it may be. Okay, another cool thing that we added as well is here, when you guys are setting up a new sequence, we have added an additional option here. Instead of having that limitation where you're either creating a campaign to existing or to new list emails, now we have created pretty much a hybrid and create a follow-up sequence for both people that are already existing on in the list, or people that get added to the list in the future. Okay, so this makes it easier. It kind of also streamlines the process so that you're not having to create two different types of sequences. You can now do them both in one. Okay, so two new features there. Hopefully you guys enjoy that. Hopefully you put them into use and continue sending in your requested features, guys, because we do get them added in.